Really nice tea. Right. Just checking my mum has texted me. I'm going to sneeze. What is she saying? It's really weird. Oh. I don't know. My mum's just friends noticed that she's seen a profile picture and think my hair's changed, like I've got no dreads in, but that has not happened, so I don't know what she's looking at. But I'm just, the sun's coming out, which is great. I'm just yeah, played a little bit of music there with the rain stick that I've got, which needs fixing actually because it's got little holes in it and like the stuff comes out. It's weird. So I said I'd do a little art video, so I'm going to do it now because I got up earlier and did a few things I got out of the way, and I can carry on after, so I'm going to do this now. So let's see how I'm going to start. So I'm going to feel into what I want to do first. I think we'll start with a bit of smudging, so let me get my lighter. Just going to go with the flow. A bit of smudging. And then when I do get into this, hopefully I'm just going to put some music on it and just get on with it so you can see. So smudging my art space. Do a bit of that. Bringing in an intuitive art picture. So I have got incense over there, so I'm not going to have two go in, so I'll just have to put that out a little bit. Stick it over there. Ooh, on the window. So there. And yeah, I'm going to start with a few decks. So I will change the camera over in a minute. I'm just getting used to another bit of a setup here, so we'll see if this works. But first of all, I'm just going to put in some bits that I put in a video yesterday because I'm just testing bits out, so I thought that I'd do this. So let's see if it works. So I know some of you may have seen this, but I'm going to try and just transition over. So bear with me. I'm going to put a bit of music on while I do this actually. Bit of music while we do this. No.
Download a free audiobook with your 30-day trial.
No, we're not downloading a free audiobook. So here we go. So back into the room again. So I will go to double camera soon as well, actually. See if I can do it now. So I've got my, what's it saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can transition over in a minute. So, yeah, so I just want to say I'm feeling very grateful this morning. I'm very grateful for, and I'm saying this as well because we should be grateful every day, but where are the cards I just pulled? I did the chakra deck. I'll show you these in a minute. Actually, might as well go to the other camera. And yeah, this morning's were service, reflection, and gratitude. Three of the things that I'm always going on about is I'm always going on about service, and this is service to others. Are you helping people along the way? Whatever you're doing, does it also help others as well, not just yourself? Reflection is what I'm always going on about. Oh no, it's not reflection, it's perfection. But I do always go on about reflection. Just read it wrong. Perfection. And this woman's holding, she got fruit, and there's something growing. And if you look very carefully, you can see her and someone within her, and this sort of gold aura around her, and this gold light coming out. Because to me, that is perfection of what we talk about with that's the inner self, you know, the whole, and your higher self. To me, this is what it's saying, is the whole coming into, as I like to say, fruitation, growing, expanding, your fruits of your labour. Your fruits will be bigger if you can speak loving words, you know, gratitude, what you want to come into the world, but with loving words to others, and speak out loud your intentions, not just for yourself, also for others, service to others. And then the last one's gratitude, which is what we all should be doing on a daily basis, which is what I do, whether that's in your head or out loud. And I'm giving gratitude again today for the people that are in my life, you know, in the physical, you know, in life off YouTube, and gratitude to others on YouTube as well, people I actually do talk to behind the scenes. We have great conversations about energy, Reiki, what we think's going on in the world, art, a lot of art conversations. Had a beautiful conversation with the lovely Rainbow Wizard yesterday about art, and some other people, you know who you are, and just gratitude for the people that also support me out there as well, and the people that I do actually talk to behind the scenes who are supporting me, you know, with my art, with the things that I'm doing, spurring me on to push myself forward in all the aspects of myself that I love doing. And that's what I try and promote on my channel as well, is, you know, you can do anything when you put your mind to it, especially with art. Will be another chat, not today, maybe tonight. I might do it tonight about people who saying they can't art when you can, because art is anything. But just a lot of gratitude to them people, because I have had some beautiful guidance off these people as well, which has been beautiful, because it's a supportive guidance of I don't know how you'd say it, out of sort of, I'll say divine support, because it's a higher frequency support, so it's not a negative support, because you can get both. You can get people who are around you, you know, and they look like they're being supportive, but they're actually not. They're perpetuating, if that's the right word, a behaviour. They can do that. They can perpetuate a behaviour within you that carries you on when you actually think it's, I don't know, maybe an okay behaviour when it's actually not. So it's not that sort. It's a malevolent, you could say. So I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, I've spoke about this before. We can all go down that road. You all would have had friends and people that have been around. That's why I say when you normally ascend in consciousness, you can move away from these things. So yeah, but anyway, that isn't about that, it's about art. So yeah, I'm going to pull these cards through because we've had a beautiful pink supermoon, and you know, whether people saw it or not, it doesn't really matter because it's the energy. It's not just about, you know, oh my god, I didn't see it in the garden. I mean, it's good to put your intentions and things out on these days, but you know, the energy's there and it still ripples in a long time after. So, and we was talking about pink and the colour gold and somebody yesterday, and it was just, yeah. So we're going to have the super attractor cards because it looks like a little pink moon on it, and it is a little pink moon here. So we're going to see what, flip this one over because it's not ready. Oh no, that's just the card thing. So let's see what super attractor moon has for us today. Oh, that one's just flown out the deck straight away, but I'm not going to pick this one up because I want it to shake the energies up a little bit, get a bit excited after my shuffle. Right, there's some cards that are flipped around. Oh no, it's not. Is it flipped around? No, it's not. Right, I like to do a bit of this shuffle going on first to just shake the energies up and get them working. So let's see. The weight cards. So let's see what message we've got from super attractor. Manifesting. These don't really do it. Anyway, let's have another go at that because they're smaller and they're quite stiff as well, so sometimes it's harder to do, but we'll see. Ah, yeah, these need a bit of I've only used these a couple of times, so they're not right. You want to see that? One more time, might as well go a third time. Let's go a third time. You know, like the number 3, Trinity, mind, body and spirit. Got to get all these into balance, people. As I often say, 3 is the magic number. Ooh. So let's go. Let's go. Oh, we've got quite a few actually. Right. Got quite a few. I just thought like 2 were going to come out, so get a bit of music on again just in the background. So we've got surrender. My desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. When I surrender, when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. I got this one the other day. I absolutely love this one, and it is it says it says, the universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. Oh yes it is. Claim it, bitch. Just want to say, I'm in one of their moods today. Right, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Shouldn't be worrying about the future. You've got to align in the moment. That's why we always say, you know, be present in the moment. So don't worry about the future. I have said before, it's what you do now that will come out in the future. So it's a nice little card there. Too many people worry about that. And then it says, the universe powerfully responds the instant I align with love. Of course it does. It responds when you align with love because the universe is love. So they're those cards. You can use them as affirmations. Write them down. And then we're going to do the Starseed Oracle. I think I've got another one of these, a bigger deck, but which basically just means shine your light, people. Shine your light. Service to others, like the chakra card said before. So you've got a job to do, but what's your job when you align? What's your service to others? It is service to self because You have to do certain things that you can function and live and eat and stuff like that, but does it also help others? You know, it's not something you're doing that's, I don't know, helping to do things against something, you know. We'll have 3 of these. We'll ask the Starseed Oracle what messages they want to give us today. These are a bit thinner cards, so they work a little bit better. 3rd one, asking for a message. Nah, you're too jumping out too soon. We're going for a 3rd. Shake the energies up. Transition over. Transition over. I love this because you can transition over. That's what we're all doing, transitioning from, you can't see it, but my screen's got 2 screens. So we were in this screen, we were on this universe, and then we're transitioning over. Funny. The beauty of technology, eh? Oh, there we go. 2. Let's see what they are. We've got Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Of course it does. That's why I've got to trust it. Look at that beautiful picture. And then the second one is We the Hathors. Is it the Hathors? Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a porthole. Yes. We are birthing new portals all over the place. And the children being born in now. Oh my days, was having this discussion with someone last night, yesterday even, in the day, of, you know, the kids that are coming up now. Oh my God. Their lives are going to be so abundant and so much easier to how we've had it, and our grandfathers and our parents and grandparents and before, because the truths are coming out, and it's just going to be so much easier for them to understand things and have solutions to things with what's going on. It's going to be beautiful, but like I said, less about that. So that was that. Might do an angel card at the end if I remember. So anyway, let's get to the art. So a bit sniffly today. I'm going to read out my blue book actually if I remember. So this was a big drawing that I did a while back. I didn't colour it all in. I probably will get round to it. This book is falling apart because it's, I don't mean it's dead old, it's just falling apart, and I am still waiting for my overhead camera thing to come, so you can see, because it's going to come right over the table instead of this being in the way all the time. So yeah, it's falling apart, but that's fine because it can just be a loose, it's going to have to be a loose book of drawing. So North Star Moral Compass, I've got fishes up there and this, that, and the other. Yeah, and then this one I didn't really finish off up there. I hope you can see. Took a bit of inspiration of this elemental, I think it is, I don't really know, going on, because this was just an intuitive picture. If you can see bits and bobs on there, I can actually show you this actually, seeing as it's fell out, but I will try and finish this off and colour it in. Anyway, I just sort of wanted that there. Oh yeah, and this one I'm going to try and colour in, because this was sort of took off. This one, which is like a fairy, elemental flower, whatever, and this one I don't think I showed you, which isn't finished, which I'm going to have to try and sort out. And it said to smell the roses in it, but it's at its early stages, so I don't know what that's going to look like, and I don't know when I did that. So going back to this one, where's my pink book? Last night when my boyfriend was around, I was like, we sat drawing in the little pink book. Don't think this is the one I've done the little pictures for you all, but anyway, I've just marked some things off. So we've got the light bringer. It's you bringing your light. You've got to bring your lights. What's your lights? Not anyone else's. Sorry, I'm going to have to go and get some tissue in a minute. My nose just keeps running. I got the sniffles. Sniffles. I'm also looking for my oil, because I put it down somewhere and I don't know where it is. I'm not sure if it's in my little art bag. Let's have a look. No. It's somewhere about, I don't know where it is, but actually I need a new one because it's running out, so I can't even smell that. So I've just got a bit of tissue because I just need to do that. Anyway, get back to it. Yeah, shine your light, finding what your light is to shine in the world and shine it bright. And then we had, I want to finish this picture off. It was a mermaid, and I think I want to colour it in or do something with that. It's good to keep little doodles and drawings because you might use it for something else. We've got the lovely dragon there, and I think it was, I'm going to get this name wrong, Claire's and Craig's or something like that. Sorry if I've got your name wrong. Sent me a picture on email of a dragon in the sky. You know, when we see the dragons, the ether dragons, you could say, whatever people want to say they are. But I will try and get that up on another chat, because if you want to send any artwork, you can send it to email, and I'll try and hook it up after on this stream in the description box below. It may not be there straight away, but I will put it in. Because like I said, I want to share people's artwork as well. This was the one I did the other day in the country park. I'm going to just write about the day here. I just thought, oh yeah, blank space. I'll just write there. This is what I did last night. So I'm sat there with my fella now. It's a bit going on here, distracting. So I will shut this in a minute. But we've got the same sort of theme going on with this flower in the hair, which I also see as a crown. But this drawing, I know her body looks a bit like, what's that body about? And her hands are inside this bit, and she's wider. But it was a drawing, an intuitive drawing that was just done by squiggles, and then I saw that shape in it. And I will be doing this so you can learn how to do it as well. And then I just filled it in. So that's how it's come out at the minute. So I didn't know whether to sit and colour this in or do another one. So what I think I'm going to do is put some music on and just go with the flow and sort of see what picture I can come up with this morning. So the rainmaker's just making its own noise then. It scared me half to death. So I think what I'll do is there's a bit of a mark on here, but I think I'll just do it on this, I might do it on here and here. You see where, this is what I love as well, sometimes markers bleed through to the other side, so you get a pattern on the other side, and sometimes I like to draw in that. So I think what I'm going to do is reverse it, draw something in here going on, because I've got the eye and this shape of a woman here and a face here, so I think I may redo them, but maybe a different, and then go onto this page. I don't know, I'm just going to go with it. So I'm going to put the music on, and I'm just going to go quiet and just get into the zone and just see what happens. So you can just relax, sit back, hopefully see. So let's open the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, where can I put that? Here, just to put the page down a bit so it doesn't flick out everywhere. And I'm just going to have a cup of tea. And like I said, I am getting a new tripod to come right over here, and it'll be able to go low, and you're going to be able to see a lot better than you can today. But we're just going to have to wait for that to arrive. Hopefully it'll be today or this week. That was from the lovely Claudia, so thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going to get my sexy pencil case out, people. If you want a sexy pencil case, you'll have to go over to Hippie Bohemian and wait till they come in, because they won't be in yet. But oh yeah, I have to have a sexy pencil case for my sexy pens. So I'm going to take a few pens out that I use, which are a ballpoint pen, a purple crayon, which I just cannot not draw in, purple, crown chakra, I don't know, but there you go. I'm looking for, I need a pencil sharpener now. I don't know where that's gone. Maybe it's in here. Oh my god. Got a rubber, not that I really need one. I'm sure I put one in here. You know, I had this really good pencil sharpener that had a case on it and everything, and I think my mum chucked it in the bin. She likes to chuck things in the bin. So I'll just do this in my hand a minute. I just need to sharpen this before we start. So this is getting smaller. But I actually love to draw in, it's really weird, purple or a light blue, a bit like a blueprint, let's say. And And these are erasable as well. It's only a Crayola one, but I don't really like drawing in normal pencil, but then again I'm not really normal, so that makes sense. So I'm just going to get myself comfy, shove that in a bit, come forward a bit, see if we can get in a little bit more. But like I said, I am waiting for another tripod, so let's see. Let's get going. My little meditation for today starts now. the lines out in this face because I don't need them on the actual face. So I'm just going to ink these bits up now. There's other bits missing that I'll fill in another time, but I'm just going to do this a bit so you can see a bit more. I'm going to bring this big face forward, so I'm going to go in with a marker in certain bits. I just realised this person that I've put in now on the other page is more girly, but on this one looks more feminine, more masculine, so that's quite good. And it's next to a woman, so that's quite good as well. Just noticed that now. With long hair. It's an angel anyway, so there you go. Got the Archangel Michael, as I have been talking about. Protector. Spiral of Life. Feminine. This little, I don't know what this is, flower bean. Like little tattoos on her or something, flowers. Only because it's leaked through from the other side, so it's here. So it's leaked through on here. So, but I do tend to draw flowers on bodies as well, so there you go. All the little things. Which is going to be a story in itself soon as well. The moon and the sun. Could call it Diana. The moon goddess. I think I might do a picture on that. Thinking out loud. And the sun, Sol, Son of God. Universe, whatever you want to say. Source. Doesn't matter what you call it. Presence, omnipresence. So we've got that going on. Fill in the blank bits. I'm actually going to be doing some black and white pictures, I think, and putting them into some frames that I've got, and they'll be going over on Hippie Bohemian at some point. I may show them pictures before they do, if anyone's interested. I think I'm going to put just feeling a leaf fitting into this section, so there we go. Let's draw this in. There's no right or wrong, just go with the flow. It's intuitive. Whatever's meant to be there is meant to be there. Something's going to go on in here, but I'm not quite sure yet. I may come back to it, which you can always come back to your artwork. You don't have to rush things. I mean, obviously I'm just doing this for you guys, but let's put these stars back in, because these have leaked through from the other side. Orbs, energy, chi, real, universal energy, whatever you want to call it. Too many labels. That's why everybody argues. This has got a rainbow on it, because I know it's got one on the other side. So I'm just going to draw in a mini little rainbow there. And I'm feeling rainbows coming out off here. There we go. Did have these little dots there as well, so I'll just put these bits in the end of the flower, and a bit of detail. Different pens give you a different sort of look. Darker or lighter, a bit fainter. You can shade with biros as well, which is fun. Something about drawing in biro, don't know what it is, but and you can also ask me on Hippie Bohemian, the pictures that I'm doing. You can also ask for a commission, you know, maybe just an A4 commission in frame, so it's affordable. I've also been looking at some printing places, and when the weather's good, I'm going to walk down to one of the, if it's open, shops not far away from me, because they do prints. And like I said, there's some prints that I could put into A4 hopefully, and we'll see. But I want to go and see about that anyway, for new ideas for myself and stuff, so that's something I need to go and look into, which I was looking into this morning and writing down, so that's cool. to me these like energy pictures, so like I said, I'm waiting for a stand so you can see me drawing better than getting my hands in the way and stuff like that. And I'll finish this bit off later because I've got little rainbows going around there, so I'll just draw one in now. And the only thing you've got to be careful of, depending on what pens you're using, like this one I use a lot, is waterproof. Biros aren't, so if you're colouring in with crayon or markers or other felt tips, it may smudge, so you've got to be careful of that. Even though it can give a good effect sometimes, you've just got to learn by whatever. And markers I use as well, Sharpie markers. So I think that's that for now. Also, I normally would wait for this to dry a little bit, even the ink. You can use white gel pens, which are really cheap, to draw on the white bits, so you know you can make patterns. This is a thin one, you can get thicker ones, but you know, white on black, the light showing up in the dark, which I like to do a lot of dots of energy and stuff, so which is what we all are, what everything is. But yeah, you can put bits on the face, you can draw around things, like if I draw around this leaf and put the stem coming here. This one's running out, I think, actually, so it's probably not even showing up, I don't know, but you can do all that, and you can draw things in as well, like I could put hearts here, just to fill these spaces in. So yeah, these are just called white jelly pens, jelly roller, so they're dead cheap, you can get them off anywhere, so wherever you buy from. This could be hair here, and we could put the detail of the hair strokes just going up like that on that bit. So yeah, so we've got this going on, so hopefully you can see. I don't know if I can. We've got this going on at the minute. There will be bits filled in. I may colour it in and sort some bits out and sort this bit out and put a few more details in with the jelly roller and whatever I feel. But that's one of my doodles today, intuitive doodles. But I actually used this side where this person is here. It bled through, so I've utilised that into this page now. So it's part of this page. The story carries on from here and flips over to here. So you could say, yeah, that's a continuation of a transition over to the next page, like I said with this. So yeah, so I'll just let you have a gander at that a minute. And that's that. I'm just going to transition over myself. So I'll just put that there. I know you can't see at the minute. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the blue book that I thought I'd lost and found again. So this is just a book. I use it, it's a bit like divination, tarot cards. I'll just flip through it and we'll just see what, normally I go on the right, so I'm going to go on the left this time, the left page, and I'm just going to flick through it like this. This is what I'm reading. Want to grow old without facelifts? Oh, I want to grow old without facelifts. I definitely do, yeah. I want to have the courage to be loyal to the face I have made. Yeah, you know, there's loads of people that mess, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but there is something with women that I see that don't do it, you know, and they have the crows, you know, we all get crow's lines and things like that, but it's beautiful. It shows You know, I know some people have been through a lot of things and it can show on your face, and that was Marilyn Monroe. Oh my God, I didn't even know she'd said that. It says Marilyn Monroe, loved Marilyn Monroe, loved Marilyn Monroe. You know, there's a lot of talk that goes on about her and what supposedly happened and this, that and the other. I'm like, if she was used, this, that and the other. Most likely because, you know, when you look into what's going on, you're like, well, you know, she was a beautiful lady and there's lots of things going on in the world. And then it says underneath a message. It's not always easy to feel perfectly comfortable and proud of the skin we are living in. We have always days where our skin is bad, our hair isn't right, we feel fat and we can't find an outfit to make it work. Every single person feels this way from time to time. It takes courage to love yourself just as you are, and that is a massive message because you can only love yourself. That's another thing that I'm always banging on about. You need to love you and every inch of you, all your imperfections, because everybody has them. Other people can look at other people and think, oh, you know, that celebrity or that whatever has not got imperfections. They will, and they'll have issues as well and anxieties and things over their body. You just don't think they do because they, you know, I mean, they have a lot of money to do stuff anyway, do you know what I mean? Not confident, but you've got to love yourself. Also, by loving yourself and making way for another, if you want someone in your life, you've got to love yourself first before someone new comes into your life, because if you don't, you'll probably end up with the same relationship if it was not so good before, because you're not loving yourself. That means looking after yourself and doing things for yourself as well, and not just giving absolutely everything up and everything away to a person that comes to your life. It's about mutual respect and balance. So anyway, the goal: discover how refreshing it is to not criticise yourself, because I'll just read it all out. Instead of criticising your body parts, remind yourself how blessed you are to have them. A lot of people criticise their body parts or whatever it is, criticise themselves a lot with that inner talk. That's not good to tell your body that, you know. You should be telling them, your body, that you love it no matter what, because you should bless your body parts, because you will always see people in the world, and you may, you know, maybe on the news or wherever, where someone's been in something, they've had an accident, they've ended up in something, or they have no limbs or whatever, but they're happy. I've seen loads of people like that, but they're still happy. So you can't criticise your body, because there's people out there that would give to have maybe what you have because they were in an accident or whatever it is. So you've got to be grateful for what you do have and not criticising, you know, every inch of you, because we know this is just a vessel that we're in, and the soul inside is the real deal, you know. So you have got to look after yourself, but you've got to start looking after yourself by loving yourself. And I'm just going to read the next page just because I feel like it, and it says anonymous as well. There's no thing to this anonymous, so we don't mean that anonymous, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, religious people are afraid of going to hell, but spiritual people are the ones who have been to hell and don't want to go back. Exactly. Because we've hit rock bottom and we've come up, because it's a thing that propels you anyway. A lot of people stay there. You don't need to stay there. That's just a place you go. Not literally hell. It's just when you've been, you know, you're in the lower states and something's took you there, or somebody. And sometimes we stay there a little bit, but it propels us. Normally, it propels us out of it, never to go there again, by learning and expanding. Anyway, walking around on eggshells, trying not to offend people, is a waste of time. It's easy to get caught up trying to please others, that it takes away from being ourselves. Yeah, exactly. I learned that. Don't like pleasing others. I don't mean I don't like pleasing others. I do please others in a sense of it's balance, but the things I used to do when I was way younger about pleasing everybody and everything, and it's like, no, you've got to love thyself as well and do the things that please yourself as well. You know, not giving a toss what other people think just because people think something, or family or friends think, oh, you can't do that, or you mustn't do that, because that's not, it's like, who are you trying to please? Are you living your life to please others so you stay miserable because, you know, you're in that, what's the word, like, you feel like you have a loyalty to be doing something, when you don't, you have an actual loyalty to yourself to make yourself happy. You aren't going to be perfect or loved by anyone. Exactly. It's so much more gratifying and purposeful to just live your life and learn from your mistakes so that you don't have to go through them again. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here. Funny, it's by Anonymous. That's what it's here. You learn from your mistakes so you don't have to go through them again. This is why I'm always talking about reflecting. You go, oh, it's not really doing me any good. That's why I say always look at why you're in anger, hate, jealousy, whatever it is, and try and work out what it is. Like I said, no one's doing anything to you. It's you that does it to yourself. So learn from your mistakes, and then you won't go there again because you've learned. If you were at a roadside and you kept crossing by the road without the lights, just saying it's a really, really busy road, and you just walk out, you're going to get run over. So if you do it again, you're going to get run over till you think, hang on a minute, I think I'll just go to the lights and press the button. That's probably a bit of a crappy example, but you know what I mean. Till you learn that lesson. Goal. Be who you are and don't allow anyone to affect the confidence you have in your individuality. Nobody. You are individual. We are unique beings, and we're all individual, and that's a diversity. We came here to be the diversity as well. I don't mean in anger and all that sort of stuff. To be who you truly are. That's why you get so many kids and people and things looking up to celebrities or you know, all in awe of, I don't know, someone who they think's really big on something. It's like, be in awe of yourself. You are the guru. You are your own oracle. You are your own shaman. You are your own witchy person. You are all that. You are your all ascendant masters. You are all of them. Don't make no difference to me. It's just like, you are all that. When you start raising your states of consciousness, being aware and doing what you love, and don't let others take that away from you. Don't be in fear of showing the true you. People go on about the authentic self. Just you being you. It's easy. It's not easy if you're in fear about what other people think. Like, there's something coming. I've had a mad 2 days trying to get hold of this person on eBay. The thing that I don't want to show you yet. And it was just a bit like, something was going on with a purchase, and I'm like, second-hand purchase I had as well, and it was like, anyway, I hope this thing's coming, because this thing, some people may be like, I'm not bothered. Some people are like, oh my god, I can't go out and do that at my age, or blah blah blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm going doing it. Hopefully I'll like it and I'll enjoy it. If I don't, I don't. But if I do, at least I tried. But I'm going to try. I'm not telling you what it is yet, but who cares? I want to be that person when I'm older. If I've still got my dreads in, I've still got my dreads in. Grey dreads, whatever. Pink hair, I don't know. Who cares? That'll go. There's that hippie, potty, whatever. And I can't say the word that I want to add onto it because you'll know what it is that I'm getting. Who goes around talking a bit cryptic. But yeah, who cares? There's people who normally point fingers or laugh or ridicule are the ones that normally want to do something that you're doing and feel they can't because they're too bothered about what other people think, or just too in fear of it because maybe people see them as, or family or friends see them as like, you know, you're not supposed to be that way. That could even be in a religious state as well, like somebody's in one religion and they really want to set themselves free, but they feel like their family are going to look down on them or disown them. But who are you living your life for? Yeah, you were born into your family, but you're not living your life for your family. There's only certain conditions and sort of control that comes when you're younger, obviously, because you're in your parents' house and as you grow forward. But who are you here to live your life for? Who are you here to shine your light for? You're here to shine your light for yourself, which also will help others see the individuality of being able to be individual in the world. You be kind, be all that, and shine it out for the world. And you don't have to be like everybody else, even though we can all be quite similar in ways. Yes, we are from source, but we came here to be different. We came here to change the world in so many different ways, not just one way. And that's what's beautiful and diverse about it, I personally think. And what was I going to say then? Yeah, you're here to do it for you, but in a conscious way, not unconscious of people around you and how you're affecting things. Like I'm always talking about the way you speak, what you do, what you say, the things that you put out there. You know, if you're a YouTuber, the things that you're putting out will always stick. People remember things, even out there in the world. People remember what you've said. It's a bit like with what's going on now with the jibby jabby in this. People are going to remember the people who are wearing the masks. And I will say something about that as well, because a lot of people talk about, you know, it's up to whoever, don't ridicule, you know, because people call them sheep and stuff if they're wearing a mask or they're not wearing a mask. It's their choice. Yeah, it is their choice, but the only thing that does my head in, again, it's not really their choice. Yeah, it is, but no, it isn't, because if they're not getting two sides of a story, they haven't really got a choice, because they're only going with what they think and what they're being told that they should be doing with all this. If they had the actual truth of these are the people that watch the news and believe it, then they would have a choice. But they don't, in that sense. I mean, they do have a choice because they're choosing to do it, but I think there's a lot of people, if they actually knew the truth, would choose something very different. But that's just me thinking out loud there. So yeah, so who are you living your life for? Are you living it for others, scared what they're going to think, scared what they're going to think if you've, you know, changed something up? I change things up on YouTube all the time. I'm not in fear of showing other aspects, because that's just me. I'm a fish. I go both ways always. Woo, floating about in the cosmic waters, in the energies, and I just go with what I feel's right for me at the time. If these come out tomorrow, they come out tomorrow. If they don't, they don't. If I do something else, I do something else. If I come back to something else, I'll come back to something else. Whatever suits me at the time that helps me propel forward, feel good, raise my vibrations, helping other people at the same time. That's what I'll do. So, like I said, meditation to me is art. It's meditation for me. Upside down, inside out. And that's how I meditate. I'd be more lost in this, obviously, if I wasn't on here, because I'm aware that I'm recording this sort of thing. But I will finish this off. And to the lovely Claudia who sent me that beautiful picture that you sent me the other day, you know, if anyone else wants to send pictures in, it'll be great. You can email me those as well, because then I can bring it up on here and do this whole this thing going on, this this sort of stuff. So if you send pictures in, I'll be able to clip them, and I'll be able to, let me see which one. I'll be able to put them on here and transfer them over so everyone can see. This needed blowing up a little bit, but I think you get the gist of what's going on over there. So I'll be able to do that, you know, and just go in, pick your pictures out. You know, if we do a little thing together where maybe we're doing a journal page on something, because I do want to do that as well, and some of you want to join in, I can show the pictures. And you don't have to join in, it's just if you want to. You know, I've got my elephants. We've just gone to a home. We've got trying to find one of my pictures. Not that one. One of my, see what this one is, number 9. Oh yeah, this was an actual commission. So yeah, it's all good. I can do that now. So that's going to be good as well. So anyway, I'm going to go because I've got some stuff to get on with. But I just wanted to bring that. We'll have a quick flick of the new cards of the angel guides. Angels are guiding. Just have a quick one shuffle. Let's put this down because you might be able to see if they jump. What the angels have got messages for us today. The Angel Oracle by Kyle Gray. There you go, it's flipped over. We've got 2. Okay, we have got, let me just put this up a bit. We have got trust the universe. I do. That's trusting in yourself as well. No doubt. And then we've got the lovely spiral of life going on. Mother, Father, God. I just love that. I think I put something up about that yesterday. Mother, Father, God. God, source, whatever you want to call it. I like to say source really. Is neither, it's not a male presence. People say God like it's a man, and a lot of people say he. It's actually a she and a he, because it's just an energy, but that's why you could call it God. Because if you think about it, God, you could say God, and there's also goddess is in the word. You know, you've got goddess, has got God in the word goddess, but it's Mother, Father, God. I always think like as above, so below. You've got Mother Earth and the cosmic Father, you know, Mother, Father, God. So if you're religious out there, don't get offended if you think it's a male presence. It's neither, it's just an energy. That's how I see it, of source. That is a loving source. You know, to me, you've got like a nurturing, loving Mother Earth. That's what this tattoo is. And then you've got a lovely protective cosmic Father as well, strength, cosmic Father, truth, and all that going on. Personally, that's how I see it. But that's a beautiful picture. Got that going on. Which reminds me of a picture I've done in a book somewhere. Where's that? It might be in this book. I'm not sure if it is. Is it in this one? Yes, it is. I drew this picture ages ago. I'm just going to show you before I go. So I'll just split the camera. So I drew this in. I don't know. Anyway, it says, where does your consciousness go after our physical body? Now, this was representing this girl, if you can see it, the body. So we've got rooted feet, as we all know. When we ground, we normally do this, but we are connected to Gaia. So rooted feet, because we're grounded on Earth, but we're also part of the cosmos, and this was the cosmic waters, and hair's going up in the water. It's also, she's out like a cross, because the centre point, this is the cross of us, our I always get this mixed up, our parallel, and what's parallel now? I never remember which one's what. The cross between, I would say, comes into the heart, is the physical universe, and the non-physical universe are vertical and parallel plane, is it? Probably got them words wrong. But anyway, so she's got fish scales on as well, because it's part of the waters. We're part of the, yeah, it says on here, rooted in earth, but of the stars, because we're, we have heaven's water, heavenly waters, and we have the earthly waters, which to me is all energy, but also our waters here, I mean, they're more than, you know, I'd say crystal waters. You know, if you know about Dr. Emoto and all that, our earthly waters are a bit more denser, but the heavenly waters are a lot more lighter particles. They're more less dense, so they're not all compressed together. So that's why, you know, with the orbs and stuff, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But anyway, that was a picture I did a while back, sort of representing that energy. And like I said, she's out in a cross, because that represents the meeting of two realms of consciousness, and connected. We intercept at the heart. And we are in two realms. We're not just in a physical realm, we're also in a non-physical realm. We're multidimensional, so they've got to work in balance. You can't always be up in one and not in the other. We're working together with the physical vessel and, you could say, your soul vessel. So I'm going to go, and I will see you very soon. I think I might be on tonight for a chat about art or something. I will let you know, but I think I'm definitely going to come on tonight with a brew, and we'll have a little chat, because I was discussing a few things yesterday, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. But hopefully I will see you tonight. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye.